from the soul with it. Yeah.
So I actually seen a video a few days ago on YouTube of Luke Walton and Klay Thompson walking together. This is just a picture, but in the actual video, you can see Luke Walton and Klay Thompson literally walking together. But in this picture, it's just Carmelo, Tracy McGrady, and Klay, Luke Walton together. And reading the location of the picture, it says that they're at this Museum of Islamic Art in Miami. So I was like, oh Lord, like Luke, stay away from Klay. Stay away from Klay, bruh. Okay, like anything we do is tampering. Even if you look in the player direction, they gonna find a way to hit us with tampering. Anything to do with the Lakers, if you like another player's picture on Instagram, it's tampering. They're gonna find a way to hit us with tampering. And the first thing they're gonna do is blame Magic Johnson. And Magic Johnson gonna be like, I wasn't even there. And Adam Silver gonna be like, so? Like, so what? Your spirit was there, like a ghost. Like, take this L and shut up. Now, in the actual video, you can hear Klay Thompson keep saying, go Warriors, go Warriors, go Warriors. Kind of sound like a robot. Like, bro, like, why you keep saying that? He already knew. He knew that people saying him and Luke Walton together, like, he know that's trouble. He know that the media was going to take that. Just him saying, go Warriors, it'll kind of deflect and, you know, it'll throw people off. You know, it would be kind of like a distraction. To prevent that, I'm going to just keep saying, go Warriors. And he knew the media was going to take that and say, like, make headlines and say things like, is Luke Walton recruiting Klay Thompson? Is Klay Thompson thinking about leaving to go to State Warriors for the Lakers? Is Luke Walton trying to steal the Warriors players? Tampering, all this other stuff. And I'm surprised that it hasn't made major news headlines at this point. Klay Thompson may have dodged a bullet with that one, but I don't know. You know, now that Iguodala has gave it a lot more steam, a lot more energy and attention, that maybe the media may pick up on it tomorrow and people start talking about it. Iguodala can't be from the hood, man. Like, he pointing fingers like a witness on the stand, bro. Like, now, do I think Luke Walton was recruiting Klay? Nah, not directly. Nah, he wouldn't do nothing like that, bro. Luke ain't like that. You know, I'm almost sure that Luke Walton was recruiting Klay Thompson, but I'm almost sure that he did it subliminally, not too direct, just giving little hints and little subliminals. Because they was in Miami, so Luke was probably like, probably yawn, arms all in his face, arms all in Klay face, like, man, I can't wait to get back to LA. Luke is a player's coach, and he's great at communicating with players, similar to Steve Kerr. But as I stated to you guys in my recent videos, which is ironic because now Stephen A. Smith all of a sudden talk about Klay Thompson would now be a better fit, would be a more perfect fit for LeBron James. Now, how familiar does that sound? But anyway, Stephen A. Smith, I agree. Other than Kawhi, I think the Lakers will be very aggressive with Klay Thompson and Kawhi Leonard, and they would try to sign both if possible. But as I stated, it all comes down to LeBron James and defeating this Golden State Warriors team. Like, defeating that Warriors team changed the entire complexion of the NBA, and especially if the Lakers can defeat this team in the most disrespectful fashion. Because if the Warriors keep winning, Klay Thompson gonna be like, why do I need to leave? Like, I might as well just stay and just keep collecting these rings, get paid, and you know, he won't even entertain the thought of leaving the Warriors. But if LeBron can carry the Lakers past the Warriors, let's say, like I said, in the first round, and they defeat him, man, them boys gonna cry. Like, it would be so embarrassing to lose to a team with one superstar, you know, and the rest of the support and cast. Because just think, even if they lose to the Rockets, let's say, you know, the Rockets defeat the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference, the Warriors could be like, all right, they got James Harden, one of the top players in the NBA right now. They got an all-star CP3, one of the top players in the NBA. He's a former all-star. Carmelo Anthony, Clint Capella. So that's cool. Like, that's fine. But let's say you get defeated by the Lakers in the first round. We talking about just like with just LeBron, like no other all-star, no other superstar, man, they won't hit the last of that. And I can see Steph Curry and Klay Thompson sitting Indian style just crying, bruh. KD be like, man, I can't take it. I got to go somewhere else. He'll probably leave. And, you know, they are expected to win because look how loaded they are. Like, they got the most lethal starting five in the entire NBA. So if they lose in the first round, so Klay Thompson, he seems pretty quiet and definitely isn't one of those players who is like outspoken for the most part. But I know deep down inside, Klay wants more credit than he gets. Steph Curry was getting compared to Michael Jordan on ESPN. Like, he was in the position to where he was going to be the face of the NBA. They was talking about Steph Curry just as much as they were talking about LeBron. He was getting all the credit. This was the first time a player ever got unanimous MVP. And Klay Thompson had went for 60 points in one quarter. And Klay Thompson was doing a lot. Even on that 2016 season, you got to think, in that series versus OKC, like, Klay Thompson was really the reason they came back from that 3-1 deficit and won. Klay Thompson was putting in work. He was hitting some unbelievable shots, but he didn't get that credit that he deserved. And I know a lot of y'all out there probably be like, man, he don't really care about that. Klay Thompson not that type of person. But if you a man, like every man has an ego. When he was scoring 60 points, you had Steph Curry running in and out the tunnel, running all around on the bench. Like, he was getting a lot of shine. And I think like Skip Bayless brought it up that I think that Steph Curry was a little jealous of the attention that Klay Thompson was getting. Klay Thompson was contributing a lot and he balled out in that series. But the media don't give him credit, but he won't say nothing. You know, Klay Thompson is real laid back. Like, Klay Thompson was averaging like 20-something points a game before Kevin Durant got there. So it's like now with Kevin Durant there, like I'm talking about, he went from average 20-something points per game to average like 15, 16 points per game. So it's like he really had to take a back seat, way in the back. So LeBron gonna be in free agency like, hey, Klay, now you see what happened with Ray Allen. You seen what happened in Miami. I'm gonna make you look good. You know, you gonna do Klay like Suge Knight did at the Source Awards. You gonna be like, any of you players out there that wanna be a player and stay a star, you don't have to worry about the executive producer, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry trying to be all in the videos, all on the records, dancing. Come to death row. Come to the Lakers, okay?